Nathan Cross found his CEO sitting alone at the bar on Christmas Eve, drunk and crying. "Ms. Hayes, are you okay?" Caroline Hayes looked up, mascara running. "Nathan, my favorite accountant. Come drink with me." "You're drunk." "Very observant. That's why I promoted you." "Ms. Hayes, it's Christmas Eve. You should go home." "I don't have a home. I have an empty penthouse." She stood unsteadily. "Fine. I'll walk myself home." "In this snow, you're wearing heels." "Then walk me home, Mr. Cross. I dare you." Nathan sighed. "Only if you promise not to fire me tomorrow." "I promise nothing." He didn't know that walk would change everything. "Before we begin, let me know where in the world you're watching this from." "Now let's start." Nathan Cross, 33 years old, single father to 6-year-old twins Noah and Emma, had planned a quiet Christmas Eve. Pick up the kids from his mother's house. Watch Christmas movies. Build gingerbread houses. Fall asleep on the couch surrounded by wrapping paper. Instead, he was at a bar at 9 p.m. because he'd left his laptop at the office and needed files for a client presentation. And his CEO, Caroline Hayes, was drunk. Very drunk. "Nathan, sit down, have a drink." "Ms. Hayes, I really should go." "It's Christmas Eve. Nobody should be alone on Christmas Eve." "I'm not alone, I have my kids." "Right, the twins, Noah and Emma. You talk about them constantly in meetings." "I do?" "It's adorable. Also sometimes annoying when we're trying to discuss quarterly projections." Nathan sat down despite himself. "Are you okay? You're crying." "Am I?" Caroline touched her face. "Oh, I am. How embarrassing." "What happened?" "Christmas happened. Everyone goes home to families. I go home to an empty apartment and Chinese takeout." "You don't have family." "Parents are dead. No siblings. Never married. Married to the company instead." She laughed bitterly. 38 years old and completely alone. "Ms. Hayes." "Caroline, if we're having a drunk heart-to-heart, call me Caroline." "Caroline, you're not alone. You have employees who care about you. Employees who tolerate me because I sign their paychecks." "That's not true." "Isn't it?" "Nathan, be honest. Do you like me or do you like your salary?" Nathan considered. Caroline Hayes was intimidating. Brilliant, demanding, occasionally terrifying in board meetings. But she was also fair, paid well, and had promoted him twice in 3 years. "Both," he admitted. "You're a good boss. Tough, but good. That's the nicest thing anyone said to me in months." "Then you need better friends." Caroline ordered another drink. Nathan stopped her. "I think you've had enough. You're not my keeper." "No, but I am someone who doesn't want to see you make bad decisions." "Like getting drunk on Christmas Eve?" "Like getting more drunk on Christmas Eve." Caroline stared at him. "You're very responsible." "I have 6-year-old twins. Responsibility is mandatory." "Tell me about them." "Your kids." So Nathan did. About Noah's obsession with dinosaurs. Emma's determination to read every book ever written. The chaos of raising twins alone. "Their mother," Caroline asked carefully. "Left when they were 2. Said motherhood wasn't what she expected. Haven't heard from her since." "I'm sorry." "Don't be, we're better off." They talked for another hour. Caroline sobered up slightly, ordered coffee instead of more alcohol. At 10:30, she stood unsteadily. "I should go home. Let me call you a car." "No, I'll walk. The cold will help." "It's snowing and you're in heels." "Then walk me home. Make sure I don't fall and crack my head open. Can't have the CEO dying on Christmas Eve. Bad for company morale." Nathan checked his phone. His mother had texted, "Kids are asleep. No rush picking them up. Enjoy your quiet evening." "Okay, I'll walk you home." The walk was 5 blocks. Snow falling steadily. Christmas lights everywhere. The city quiet. Caroline stumbled twice. Nathan caught her both times. "Sorry, I'm not usually this pathetic." "You're not pathetic. You're human." "Humans are pathetic. Humans are complicated." They reached her building. Luxury high-rise, doorman, the works. "This is me. Thanks for the escort service." "You're welcome. Merry Christmas, Caroline." She looked at him. Snow in her hair, makeup smudged, vulnerable in a way he'd never seen. "Nathan, can I ask you something?" "Sure." "Do you ever get lonely, raising kids alone?" "All the time." "How do you handle it?" "I don't handle it. I just keep going, for Noah and Emma." "That's very noble." "That's survival." Caroline reached out, touched his arm. "Thank you. For tonight. For not judging me." "Nothing to judge. I'm your boss, drunk on Christmas Eve, crying about being alone. That's extremely judgeable. You're a person having a hard night. Everyone has those." She kissed him. Sudden, unexpected, tasting like whiskey and desperation. Nathan froze, then responded before his brain caught up. When they pulled apart, both were breathing hard. I shouldn't have done that, Caroline said. No, you shouldn't have. You're my employee. That was inappropriate. Very inappropriate. But I'm not sorry. I'm not either. They stared at each other. Snow falling, Christmas lights twinkling, the moment stretching. Come upstairs, Caroline said. That's a terrible idea. I know. You're drunk. I'm sober enough to know what I'm asking. Caroline, Nathan, I'm alone on Christmas Eve. You're alone on Christmas Eve. We don't have to be alone. I have kids. I can't just... They're at your mother's. You said so. This is a bad idea for so many reasons. Name one. You're my boss. We'll deal with that later. You're drunk. I'm getting sober. The walk helped. This could complicate everything. Or it could be exactly what we both need. Nathan knew he should say no, should go pick up his kids, should maintain professional boundaries. But Caroline was looking at him like he was the answer to something she'd been asking for a long time. And he was so tired of being alone. Okay, but just tonight. Tomorrow we pretend this never happened. The deal. They went upstairs. Caroline's penthouse was exactly as she'd described. Empty, sterile, no signs of actual living. This is depressing, Nathan observed. I told you. Where are your Christmas decorations? I don't have any. You're the CEO of a major company and you don't own a single Christmas decoration? What's the point? Nobody sees it but me. Nathan looked around, made a decision. Okay, change of plans. We're not doing this. What? This sad, empty penthouse seduction thing. It's too depressing. I'm sorry my loneliness isn't sexy enough for you. That's not what I meant. Caroline, you need Christmas, real Christmas. It's 11 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Perfect timing. Come with me. Where? To get my kids, then to my place. We're having Christmas. Nathan, I can't intrude on your family. You're not intruding. You're accepting an invitation. Unless you'd rather spend Christmas alone ordering Chinese food? Caroline looked around her empty apartment. Back at Nathan. Your kids won't mind? They'll love it. Emma's been asking if Santa will bring her a new friend. Close enough. I don't know how to be around kids. You'll figure it out. Come on. They took a cab to Nathan's mother's house. Margaret Cross opened the door, saw Caroline, raised an eyebrow. Mom, this is Caroline, my boss. She's spending Christmas with us. At midnight? It's a long story. I'm sure it is. Hello, Caroline. I'm Margaret. Come in before you freeze. Margaret didn't ask questions. Just helped them carefully carry sleeping twins to Nathan's car. Mom, thank you for watching them. Of course, Nathan, be careful. I will. I wasn't talking about the snow. At Nathan's apartment, small, cluttered, covered in kids' artwork, Caroline looked overwhelmed. This is chaos. This is home. Help me get them to bed. They carried Noah and Emma to their rooms, tucked them in. Caroline stood in Emma's doorway, watching her sleep. She's beautiful. She looks like her mother. Noah looks like me. Lucky Noah. After the kids were settled, Nathan and Caroline sat in the living room. I can't believe I'm here, Caroline said. I can't believe I brought my drunk CEO home on Christmas Eve. I'm not drunk anymore. I know. Nathan, what are we doing? I have no idea, but we're doing it together. Merry Christmas, Caroline. Merry Christmas, Nathan. They fell asleep on opposite ends of the couch. Snow falling outside. Christmas lights still twinkling. Nathan woke to small hands shaking him. Daddy, there's a lady on our couch. He sat up groggily. Emma was staring at Caroline, who was still asleep on the other end. Shh, don't wake her. Who is she? That's Caroline. She's a friend. She's spending Christmas with us. Did Santa bring her? Something like that. Noah appeared, clutching his stuffed dinosaur. Is it Christmas? Can we open presents? Not yet. Let's make breakfast first. But Daddy, breakfast, then presents. Go brush your teeth. The twins ran off. Caroline stirred, opened her eyes. Where am I? My apartment. You stayed over, on the couch. Nothing happened. Did I dream that I kissed you? No, that happened. And then you brought me here instead of sleeping with me? Yes, so that's either very gentlemanly or very insulting. It's very practical. You were vulnerable. I wasn't going to take advantage. Caroline sat up, looked around. Your kids are here. They live here, so yes. Nathan, I can't. Emma and Noah ran back in, clean teeth and excited. Daddy, can we open presents now? In a minute. First, meet our guest. Caroline, these are my kids, Noah and Emma. Emma studied Caroline seriously. Are you Daddy's girlfriend? We work together. But you stayed over. Only girlfriends stay over. That's what Grandma says. Your grandma talks about my love life? She says you need one. Emma, Nathan protested. Caroline laughed, actually laughed. Your grandma is right. I'm Caroline. Not your dad's girlfriend, just his friend. Do you like dinosaurs? Noah asked. I don't know much about dinosaurs. I can teach you. I know everything about them. I'd like that. Can we open presents now? Emma asked again. Yes, go ahead. The twins tore into presents. Books for Emma, dinosaur figures for Noah, too many other things from grandparents. Caroline watched fascinated. They're so loud. Always. Get used to it. Nathan, I shouldn't be here. This is your family time. You're here now. Stay for breakfast at least. He made pancakes. The twins helped, which meant flour everywhere and chaos. Caroline sat at the kitchen table, watching this disaster unfold. How do you function like this? Lots of coffee, and accepting that nothing will ever be clean again. Emma climbed into Caroline's lap suddenly. You have pretty hair. Thank you. Can I braid it? I don't think. Please, I'm learning braids. Caroline looked at Nathan helplessly. Just say yes, it's easier. So Caroline sat still while a 6-year-old destroyed her hair with enthusiastic braiding attempts. Noah showed her his entire dinosaur collection, explained each one in detail. This is a velociraptor. They're actually small, not big like in movies. And this is a stegosaurus. They have plates on their backs for temperature control, not protection. After breakfast, Nathan suggested a walk. It's Christmas morning. The park will be beautiful. I don't have appropriate clothes. Borrow mine. Caroline ended up in Nathan's oversized sweater and borrowed boots, looking completely different from CEO Carolyn Hayes. The park was magical. Snow everywhere, families playing, Christmas spirit in the air. The twins ran ahead playing in snow. This is surreal, Caroline said. Which part? All of it. Yesterday I was alone in a bar. Today I'm wearing your clothes, watching your kids play in snow. Life is weird. Nathan, what happens tomorrow? When we go back to work? I don't know. This can't happen again. You know that, right? I'm your boss. It's inappropriate. I know. But I don't want to go back to pretending I don't know you have kids or that you make the best pancakes I've ever eaten or that you're actually a really good person. So what do we do? I have no idea. They walked in silence. The twins built a snowman, demanded help. Nathan and Caroline worked together, lifting Noah so he could place the head. A passerby took their picture. Beautiful family. Neither corrected them. Back at the apartment, the twins crashed from sugar and excitement. Nap time, Nathan declared. It's Christmas, Emma protested. Exactly. Santa said kids who nap get extra presents tomorrow. Santa said that? Absolutely. The twins went down reluctantly. Nathan and Caroline sat on the couch again. I should go, Caroline said. You should. But I don't want to. Then don't. Nathan, this is complicated. I know. You're my employee. We can't date. It's against company policy. I know that too. But I really want to kiss you again. I really want that too. They kissed, sober this time, intentional, completely aware of what they were doing. When they pulled apart, Caroline was crying. Why are you crying? Nathan asked gently. Because yesterday I was alone and miserable. Today I've had the best Christmas of my adult life. And tomorrow it all goes away. It doesn't have to. Yes, it does. Nathan, I'm the CEO. You're my accountant. If anyone found out, then we don't tell anyone. You want to date in secret? I want to date you. However, that has to happen. That's insane. Probably, but Caroline, I haven't felt this way about anyone since the twins' mother. And she left because she couldn't handle real life. You just spent Christmas morning getting your hair braided badly by my daughter and listening to my son's dinosaur lectures. That means something. It means I'm clearly losing my mind. Or finding something real. Caroline stood up, paced. If we do this, if we try this, there have to be rules. Okay, what rules? At work, we're professional, boss and employee, nothing more. Agreed. No one can know, not coworkers, not board members. If this gets out, we both lose. I understand. And Nathan, if this affects your job or your kids, if it becomes a problem, we end it immediately. Fair. So we're really doing this. Dating in secret, like teenagers? Apparently. Caroline sat back down. I think I'm having a breakdown. This is what breakdowns look like. Or falling in love looks like this. We barely know each other. I know you're brilliant and terrifying and lonely and kind when you think no one's watching. I know you let a 6-year-old braid your hair, even though it clearly made you uncomfortable. I know you're sitting here considering throwing away professional boundaries because you don't want to be alone anymore. That's enough to start with. You're very persuasive. I'm an accountant. Persuasion is part of the job. They spent the rest of Christmas together, watched movies, ate leftovers, played with the twins. At 8 p.m., Caroline finally left. I'll see you at work on Monday, she said at the door. Boss and employee. Exactly. But tonight, can I text you? I'd like that. She kissed him goodbye. The twins watched from the hallway. Daddy has a girlfriend, Emma sing-songed. She's not my girlfriend. She kissed you. That means girlfriend. After Caroline left, Nathan tucked the twins in. Did you like Caroline? He asked. She's nice, Emma said. Is she coming back? I hope so. Good, I want to practice more braids. Noah was already half asleep. Her dinosaur knowledge is bad, but she can learn. High praise from Noah. That night, Nathan's phone buzzed. Caroline, thank you for today. Best Christmas I've had in years. Nathan, thank you for staying. You're welcome anytime. Caroline, even for dinosaur lectures? Nathan, especially for those. Caroline, see you Monday, Mr. Cross. Nathan, see you Monday, Ms. Hayes. But Monday was 3 days away. If you believe that sometimes the best relationships start with unexpected Christmas encounters, share below. Love often arrives when we stop looking for it. Monday morning, Nathan walked into Bennett Industries, expecting awkwardness. Caroline was in her office, professional as always. Mr. Cross, can you review these budget projections? Of course, Ms. Hayes. They were flawless at maintaining boundaries. Until lunch, when Caroline texted, coffee in 20 minutes, not work-related. They met at a cafe 2 blocks away, far enough from the office to avoid coworkers. This is ridiculous, Caroline said, sneaking away for coffee like we're having an affair. We kind of are having an affair. With each other. Is that still an affair? I think that's just dating. Secret dating. The worst kind. But they kept doing it. Coffee every day at lunch, texts throughout the evening, phone calls after the twins went to bed. 3 days later, Caroline asked, can I see you? Actually see you. Not just secret coffee dates. When? Tonight, after your kids are asleep. Caroline, I can't leave them alone. I'll come to you if that's okay. She showed up at 9 p.m. with wine and Chinese food. I brought dinner. The twins are asleep. I know, this is for us. They ate on the couch, talking about everything and nothing. How was your day? Nathan asked. Long. We're negotiating a merger. The other company's CEO is impossible. More impossible than you? Excuse me? You're famously difficult in negotiations. I prefer thorough. Everyone else says terrifying. Good. Fear is an excellent negotiating tactic. Nathan laughed. Do you ever turn off CEO mode? Not usually, but with you, I'm trying. How's that going? Terrifying in a completely different way. They talked until midnight. Caroline fell asleep on Nathan's couch again. He covered her with a blanket, let her sleep. She woke at 2 a.m. disoriented. I fell asleep. You did. I should go home. It's 2 a.m. Stay. Nathan, guest room. I'm not suggesting anything inappropriate. Just sleep. Caroline stayed. In the morning, the twins found her at breakfast. Caroline, you're back. I am, surprise. Are you Daddy's girlfriend now? Emma asked directly. Nathan and Caroline exchanged glances. We're friends, Nathan said carefully. Friends who have sleepovers? Adult friendships are complicated. That means yes, Noah told Emma. After breakfast, after Caroline left, Emma cornered Nathan. Daddy, do you like Caroline? Yes, I like her. Like or just like? What's the difference? Like means you want to marry her. Like means you just think she's nice. I don't know yet, Emma. We're still figuring it out. Well, figure it out fast. I already told Grandma you have a girlfriend. You did what? She called. She asked what we did for Christmas. I told her about Caroline. Nathan groaned. His phone rang immediately. His mother, Nathan Andrew Cross, you had a woman spend Christmas with you and the children, and you didn't tell me? Mom, it's complicated. Who is she? How did you meet? Are the children safe? She's my boss. We met at work. Of course the children are safe. Your boss? Nathan, that's complicated, I know. Does she know about the twins? She spent Christmas with them. Emma braided her hair. Silence, then, Emma braided her hair? Enthusiastically. And she let her? She did. Well, she might be a keeper then. Mom, when do I get to meet her properly? We're taking this slow. You're sleeping with your boss and you're taking it slow. We're not, Mom. I'm your mother. I need to know these things. After the call, Nathan texted Caroline. My mother knows about you. Emma told her. Caroline, what did she say? Nathan, she wants to meet you properly. Caroline, that's A big step. Nathan, I know, no pressure. Caroline, when? Nathan, what? Caroline, when does she want to meet me? Nathan, you'd actually do that? Caroline, Nathan, I'm not dating you casually. If I'm doing this, I'm all in. That includes meeting your mother. Sunday dinner at Margaret Cross's house was terrifying. Caroline showed up with wine and flowers, nervous as Nathan had ever seen her. You're meeting my mother, not the president. Your mother is more intimidating. She was right. Margaret Cross, 60 years old widow, fierce protector of her family, looked Caroline up and down. So you're the CEO who's dating my son? I am. It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Cross. Margaret, come in. Dinner was interrogation disguised as polite conversation. How did you and Nathan meet? I hired him 3 years ago. And you started dating when? Recently, Christmas Eve, actually. That was 8 days ago. I'm aware. You move fast. When I know what I want, I don't waste time. And what do you want? Caroline glanced at Nathan, then back at Margaret. Your son, your grandchildren, a family I never thought I'd have. Margaret softened slightly. You're honest. I appreciate that. I try to be. Nathan's been through a lot. The twins' mother leaving. He told me I'm not her. How do I know that? You don't. But I can tell you I've spent the last 8 days learning about dinosaurs, having my hair braided badly, and eating more pancakes than I've had in years. And I've loved every minute. That's not someone who's going to run when things get hard. The twins interrupted, demanding Caroline come see their rooms. After they left, Margaret turned to Nathan. I like her. Really? She's terrifying and honest and clearly cares about you and the children. Yes, I like her. But Nathan, she's your boss. That's complicated. I know. If this goes wrong, then I'll find a new job. Mom, I love her. You've known her 8 days. I've known her 3 years. I've loved her for 8 days. There's a difference. Margaret sighed. You're stubborn like your father. Is that a bad thing? It's a cross thing. Just be careful. 1 week later, the board meeting happened. Caroline was presenting Q4 results. Nathan was taking notes. Everything was professional until Caroline's assistant interrupted. Ms. Hayes, your mother is on line 1. Caroline froze. My mother. She says it's urgent. Caroline never talked about her parents. Had said they were dead. She took the call in her office. Nathan followed, concerned. Hello? Yes, this is Caroline. What do you want? I don't care that you're in town. No, we're not having dinner. Because you chose not to be in my life 20 years ago. That's not my problem. Don't call this number again. She hung up, shaking. Your parents aren't dead, Nathan said carefully. They're dead to me. Close enough. Caroline, they disowned me when I was 18. Said I was too ambitious, too cold, too masculine. Told me if I wanted to run companies instead of raising children, I could do it alone. So I did. That's why you were alone on Christmas. That's why I've been alone every Christmas for 20 years. Not this year. Nathan, my mother called because she heard I'm dating someone. One of her society friends saw us at that cafe. She wants to meet you, to judge whether you're appropriate. And you told her no. Of course I told her no. She doesn't get to approve my life now after abandoning me then. But she's still your mother. Biology doesn't make someone a mother. Showing up makes someone a mother. Nathan pulled Caroline close. You're right. But Caroline, don't you want closure? Don't you want to tell her you're happy without her approval? I don't need to prove anything to her. Not to prove, to show her that you built a life, that you found love, that you're everything she said you'd never be. Caroline was quiet. You want me to meet with her? I want you to do whatever you need to heal. If that means meeting her, I'll be there. If it means never speaking to her again, I support that too. 3 days later, Caroline agreed to dinner with her mother. Nathan insisted on coming. You don't have to. I know, but you shouldn't do this alone. The restaurant was expensive, stuffy. Caroline's mother, Patricia Hayes, was exactly what Nathan expected. Cold, judgmental, dripping with disapproval. So you're the man dating my daughter. I am Nathan Cross. What do you do? I'm an accountant. An accountant, said like he'd confessed to being unemployed. A very good accountant, Caroline said firmly. Caroline, I raised you to aim higher. You didn't raise me. You abandoned me at 18. Let's be clear about that. Patricia flinched. I made a difficult choice. You chose your idea of who I should be over who I actually was. That's not difficult. That's cruel. I wanted you to have a normal life. Husband, children, stability. I have stability. I have a company I built myself. I have a man who loves me. I have his children in my life. I have everything you said I'd never have because I chose ambition over marriage. But those aren't your children. They're more mine than I ever would have been yours. Because I choose them every day. Because I show up for them. Because I love them without conditions. Nathan reached under the table, squeezed Caroline's hand. Patricia looked between them. This is really what you want? Raising someone else's children? Playing house? I'm not playing anything. This is my life, and I love it. Even without your own children? Without a husband who equals you professionally? Caroline stood. Nathan equals me in every way that matters. He's kind, present, real. He doesn't care about my title or my money. He just cares about me. That's worth more than any professional equal. Caroline, thank you for meeting me. But I don't need your approval. I never did. I just needed to tell you that I'm happy. Without you. Because of me. They left. In the car, Caroline was shaking. I can't believe I did that. I'm proud of you. Are you? I just told my mother I choose you and your kids over any relationship with her. And I meant it. Nathan, I love you. I love Noah and Emma. This is my family now. We love you too. If you believe that family is built through choice, not obligation, subscribe below. Sometimes the family we create matters more than the one we're born into. 2 weeks after the dinner with Caroline's mother, everything exploded. Not with family, with work. The board found out about their relationship. Caroline's assistant, who'd been jealous of Nathan's promotions, had been watching them, photographed them leaving the cafe together, sent the photos to the board with a complaint about favoritism. Emergency board meeting, 8 a.m. Monday. Caroline faced 12 board members, all demanding answers. Is it true you're dating an employee? Nathan Cross is my accountant. Yes, we're seeing each other. That's a serious conflict of interest. Nathan doesn't report directly to me. He reports to the CFO. You still influenced his promotions? His promotions were based on merit. Nathan is one of the best financial analysts we have. That's not the point. The optics are terrible. A female CEO dating a subordinate. A male CEO dates subordinates all the time. Nobody calls emergency board meetings. That's different. How? How is it different except that I'm a woman? Silence. Then the oldest board member spoke. Ms. Hayes, we're not questioning your relationship because of gender. We're questioning it because it's inappropriate. You need to end it or one of you needs to leave the company. You're giving me an ultimatum? We're protecting the company. Caroline left the meeting, went straight to Nathan's office. They know, the board knows about us. What did they say? End it or one of us leaves. Nathan went pale. Okay, then I'll resign. What? No! Caroline, you built this company. I can find another job. You can't walk away from everything you've created. I'm not letting you sacrifice your career for me. It's not a sacrifice, it's a choice. I choose you. Nathan, listen to me. I love you. I love this, us, whatever we're building. But I won't let you lose your company for it. I'll resign, find a new position, and we can date properly. No more secrets. This isn't fair. Life isn't fair, but we can make it work. Nathan drafted his resignation. 2 weeks' notice, effective immediately. Caroline tried to fight it, but the board was adamant. On Nathan's last day, he packed his office while Caroline pretended to work. At 5 p.m., he knocked on her door. I'm officially unemployed. This is wrong. This is reality, but Caroline, now we can actually date. No more hiding, no more secrets. Just us. You're being remarkably calm about losing your job. Because I'm gaining something better. You, properly. That weekend, Caroline met the twins officially as Nathan's girlfriend. Kids, you know Caroline, but now she's officially my girlfriend. We knew that already, Emma said. Yeah, you guys are bad at hiding it, Noah added. What gave us away? Nathan asked. You smile at your phone a lot, Emma said. And you talk about her constantly, Noah said. We're that obvious. So obvious. Caroline laughed. Well, now it's official. Is everyone okay with that? Can we still braid your hair? Emma asked. Always. Can you learn more about dinosaurs? Noah asked. I'll study. Then we're okay with it. 3 days later, Nathan got a job offer. Competing firm, same position, better pay. They want me to start next week. That's amazing. It is, but Caroline, there's a problem. What? They're asking me to move. The position is at their headquarters, 3 hours away. Caroline's face fell. Oh, I told them I need to think about it. Because of you, because of us. Nathan, you can't turn down a great job because of me. Why not? You were going to sacrifice your company for us. That's different. It's exactly the same. We're both willing to sacrifice for this relationship. The question is, what do we actually want? I want you here, but I want you to have a great career too. Same problem, different direction. They sat in silence. Then Caroline said, what if I moved? What? The company can run from anywhere. I can work remotely, travel when needed. What if I moved with you? You'd leave the city? Leave your company headquarters? I'd relocate. There's a difference. Caroline, we can make this work. Are you sure? Because that's huge. I've never been more sure of anything. Nathan, I spent 20 years building a company and being alone. I'm not losing you because of geography. What about Noah and Emma? They'd come with us. Obviously, we're a package deal now. You'd move my kids away from their grandmother, their school, their life. Only if you think it's right. This is your decision, Nathan. I'm just offering a solution. Nathan thought about it. Called his mother. Mom, I got a job offer. 3 hours away. Better position, better pay. But it means moving the twins. And Caroline, she'd come with us. Margaret was quiet. Nathan, do you love her? Yes. Does she love you and the children? Yes. Then go, build your life, I'll visit. You're not upset? I'm sad, I'll see you less. But I'm happy you found someone. Go, Nathan. Take the job. Take Caroline. Build your family. Nathan accepted the position. They had 3 weeks to move. Caroline sold her penthouse, quit her day-to-day CEO role, transitioned to chairman of the board. I can't believe you're doing this, her CFO said. I'm not abandoning the company. I'm just running it differently. From 3 hours away with your boyfriend and his kids. Exactly. You've changed. For the better. The twins were nervous about moving. What if we don't make friends, Emma worried. You'll make friends. You're great at making friends. What if Grandma forgets us? Noah asked. Grandma could never forget you. We'll visit all the time. Will Caroline still live with us? Emma asked. Nathan and Caroline exchanged glances. Would you want her to? Nathan asked. Yes, she's part of our family now. Then yes, she'll live with us. Moving day was chaos. Caroline had never moved with children before. Wait, why do they have so much stuff? They're 6. Everything is important. This stuffed elephant hasn't been touched in months. Emma will cry if we don't bring it. Hattomon. How do you know? Experience. They moved into a house big enough for all of them. 4 bedrooms, 1 for Nathan, 1 for Caroline, 1 for each twin. Wait, separate bedrooms? Caroline asked. For now, until we're ready to explain to 6-year-olds why adults share rooms. That's very responsible. I have my moments. The first week was adjustment. New schools for the twins, new office for Nathan, Caroline setting up a home office. 2 weeks in, Emma asked, is Caroline going to be our mom? Would you want that? Nathan asked. She already acts like a mom, helps with homework, makes lunches, tucks us in. But she's not your mom. Your birth mom is still out there somewhere. I don't remember birth mom. I know Caroline. So can she just be mom? Noah agreed. Yeah, Caroline can be mom if she wants to. Let's ask her. 3 months after moving, Nathan proposed. Not to Caroline, to the twins. How would you feel if I asked Caroline to marry us? Marry us, all of us, Emma asked. All of us. She'd officially become your mom. Do it, Noah said immediately. What if she says no, Emma worried. Then we'll still have her in our lives. But I think she'll say yes. How do you know? Because she loves you. Both of you. I see it every day. That evening, Nathan proposed to Caroline. In their living room, twins present, ring in hand. Caroline Hayes, 6 months ago you were drunk on Christmas Eve. I walked you home. You kissed me. I made you stay. Best decision you ever made, Caroline interrupted. The best decision was falling in love with you. The second best was bringing you home that night. The third best is what I'm doing now. He knelt down. Will you marry me? Will you marry us? Be my wife and their mom and the person who makes this chaos make sense? Caroline was crying. You're not supposed to cry before answering, Nathan said. These are happy tears, and yes, obviously yes to all of it. She kissed him. The twins cheered. We're getting a mom, Emma shouted. A real one who stays, Noah added. They got married 2 months later. Small ceremony, just family. Margaret Cross, beaming. Caroline's mother, absent by choice. The twins were ring bearers and flower girl combined. During vows, Caroline added something unexpected. Noah and Emma, I vow to be your mom. Not because I gave birth to you, but because I choose you every single day. I vow to learn all the dinosaur facts, to practice braiding until I get it right, to show up for every school event and every nightmare and every moment you need me. We choose you too, Emma called out. The officiant laughed. That's not how this works, but it's beautiful anyway. After the wedding at the reception, Margaret pulled Caroline aside. I need to tell you something. Okay, I was wrong about you. When you first showed up, I thought you were just another person who'd hurt Nathan. But watching you with those children, the way Emma runs to you first when she's upset, the way Noah saves his best dinosaur facts for you, that's not someone playing house. That's a mother. Thank you, Margaret. Welcome to the family, daughter. 3 months after the wedding, Caroline officially adopted the twins. Noah and Emma Cross became Noah and Emma Hayes Cross. Their choice, they wanted both names. Because you're both our parents, Emma explained. Even though Caroline didn't give birth to us, Noah added. Family isn't about birth, Caroline said. It's about choice. 6 months into marriage, Caroline got a call. Her mother, Patricia Hayes. I saw the announcement. You adopted those children. I did. They're my kids now. I was wrong about you, about what you needed. You were. Would you be open to meeting properly this time? Caroline looked at Nathan, who nodded encouragingly. Okay, but only if you understand something. These are my children. Nathan is my husband. This is my family. If you can't accept that, don't bother. I accept it. I'd like to meet them, my grandchildren. The meeting was awkward, but hopeful. Patricia was stiff, formal, but she tried. Tell me about dinosaurs, she asked Noah. He talked for 20 minutes. She listened. And you like reading? She asked Emma. I love it. I've read 40 books this year. That's impressive. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. 1 year after the proposal, they celebrated. Not their wedding anniversary, their Christmas Eve anniversary. The day Caroline and Nathan met, drunk in a bar. 1 year ago, I was alone and miserable, Caroline said. 1 year ago, I had no idea what the next year would bring, Nathan said. And now? Now I have everything. The twins ran in, home from school. Mom, I got an A on my science project. Mom, I finished the book. Both yelling for Caroline. She answered both simultaneously. Nathan watched her juggle the twins' excitement, looking completely overwhelmed and completely happy. This is chaos, Caroline said later, after the twins were in bed. This is family, Nathan corrected. I love it, all of it. Even when Emma loses her homework and Noah explains the Triassic period during dinner, and the house is always messy. Even when work calls at midnight, even then, because Nathan, I was successful before. But I wasn't happy. This is happy. This is happy, as he agreed. 2 years after that Christmas Eve, they returned to the bar where it started. Same bar, same night, Christmas Eve. Remember this? Nathan asked. I was drunk and pathetic. You were vulnerable and lonely. You walked me home. You kissed me. You made me stay. Best decision ever. They ordered drinks, raised a toast. To getting drunk on Christmas Eve, Caroline said. To walking strangers home, Nathan added. To choosing family, Emma said. They'd brought the twins. To dinosaurs, Noah contributed. They laughed, clinked glasses, celebrated the chaos that had become their life. Sometimes the best families are built from drunk decisions on Christmas Eve. From walks home that turn into staying. From choosing each other every single day. If you believe that sometimes love starts with the messiest moments, subscribe to Solo Parent Stories for more tales of unexpected beginnings and chosen families. The best love stories don't start perfectly, they start real.